Okay, so I'm just like so done with like working for people. I really am. I just so am. So recently I decided I was gonna work for. I got contacted by somebody that owns a ice truck, a food truck, right, for downtown Las Vegas. Okay, so it said driver server. So homeboy asked, "Are you comfortable driving a U-Haul size truck?" I'm like, I could be. I'm really not, but I've never done this. I explained it to him, you know. Okay, so he decides to hire me on for whatever reason. He decides to go with me. But see, here's the thing. Like, I'm telling you that I'm learning something new, and I will try things, and I will give everything like my all. But if you decide you're gonna hire somebody on to teach them something, one, if you're gonna be an employer, you need to have some kind of communication skills. Because if I'm asking you something that I need to know and you're acting like a child and not even answering questions when I'm learning something new. I was learning how to drive a truck, right? And I explained to this guy, I've never driven a truck this size before, but I can be comfortable. Okay, so now this guy plays games the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna have you on call. And I'm like, okay, well that's fine, and I'll put you as an on-call job, like a part-time job, if it's not gonna be like a priority to you, right? So the dude keeps playing games and dangling. Apparently I'm his first employee, and it shows, and I'll probably be his last employee because I don't think anybody would deal with this nonsense whatsoever. I have never lost my patience with anybody in my life. I came in there, this is always, like I said, this is what is everybody's downfall, because my intentions are pure. I like the idea, and you know what, fuck it. Fuck all helping all you people and giving you ideas that are really good ideas that you end up just like cutting down, because that's what he would do. Like everything I would do, like no milestone was good enough. I'm learning to drive a truck. When I'm doing this, I'm navigating here. Why don't you do it this way? Like micromanaging like every little thing. Like, and like horribly so, and like everything I did, I'm carrying this one way. He's like, oh, that's a no, that's a no-go. You can't do this, you can't do that, don't do that. I'm like, we're driving the one day on like the freeway, and he's like telling me that, oh, what happens, like there'll be pop quizzes. Like he has nothing like going on in his head, but all of a sudden nothing that you ever presented previously will be a pop quiz all of a sudden, and I'm supposed to just know the answer to this, and there's like no like solid like proof of like where I'm supposed to look and find this out. You just thought about it in your head and decided to ask me a question, and like, oh, based like the world, like the sky is falling chicken little. The homeboy would follow me in his car and be like, why did you swerve? Why did you take this route? My fucking GPS goes that route. So what the frick are you asking me? Why did I take this route? What is wrong with you? Like, and then calling me while I'm driving and telling me that I need to get an earpiece. Not even telling me, like that passive aggressive shit. Like, you don't have this, or what do you want? Remember the Notebook? What do you want? If you outline what you want, I'm very tactical with stuff. I can give it to you. I might ask you a bunch of questions to clarify, because guess what? It's not that I'm stupid or that it's taking longer for me to compute. My brain holds a lot in it. You couldn't even fathom the amount of things that my brain holds. It's like a filing cabinet. So I go from every opposite end. So I need clarification because I'm actually smarter. But anyhow, regardless, I digress. But anyhow, so he, the whole time, like this dude treated me like I was nothing. Probably because I was a girl too, you know, I'm pretty sure. But I don't see anybody else knocking down your door for that job, and nobody's gonna be knocking down your door if you're gonna treat people that disrespectfully. You're paying me, right? And it's not that much to be doing this, to be going here, there, and then want me to get leads and do sales for you, and then probably take all the like credit for it later, like afterwards. And then anything I would come up, because it was like an icy thing, and he was like riding whoever's Tony's hard as what. Did you hear what he did and what he? Man, get over yourself. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. You bought basically into a robot that was already a startup, and you're acting like because you fucking took out. You bit off more than you could chew, bro. Like, how you gonna walk? How you gonna walk before you could even crawl? You got one truck and you're trying to get like three, like a whole like army fleet of trucks going, and you can't even handle one. But anyhow, but yeah, I'm right. So I'm trying. I'm walking. My car hasn't been working. 4-hour commute. 4-hour commute. I'm going back and forth in heat. In like triple digits, right? Fine. Okay, but I'm making it. And he's not giving me, he has me on call. He has me on call. Like, I'll ask when I'm leaving. When's like an idea the next day? I have to make it appointments for this, for that, the other thing. I'll let you know. And no, like, nothing. Like, even when I come in the morning, hi, how are you? I say. I come in with a nice, polite attitude, even though I just walked like 2 freaking hours. A good hour of that was in the heat, walking to commute, to get here, to show like some effort for your business. And you can't even like greet me and say hello. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know what you thought, like you were just gonna be a boss and you could treat people like that, Mr. Krabs. You can't treat people like that. You're not gonna have any employees. Either you're gonna have to compensate a lot more than what you're trying to pay somebody for what they're doing if you want to treat people like that, right? You want to treat people like you own them? Okay. Well, then you better be paying out money like like that. You're not paying shit for it to be talking. So then you better develop some personality and some communication skills. Because I'm sorry, if I'm learning to drive a truck and you're telling me, I'm pulling into an area and I'm asking him today, right? First off, I walk in today and I ask him, I say, hey, I said, listen, I said, good morning, how are you? Nothing. Just opens the door. Here, the keys. All right, fine, whatever. I don't care. Don't like your sour face anyway. Even like I said the other day, the lady, I'm pulling back and this lady caught him talking shit. And she tells me, she's like, yo, he's talking shit about you and I think you did a really good job. I said, I'm learning. I'm brand new. I said I had it. But she said, don't get mad, don't get mad. And then he comes back like around because he told me to do something wrong. He told me to pull in the wrong way. And I was looking at him like, what is wrong with you? Like the serving window's on that side. But no, it was me. And he just wanted to like, nah, I'm sorry, I don't deserve to be abused. I don't care what happened in your personal life. You better figure out, especially if you're going to be a business owner, you can't emotionally regulate what's going on in your personal life. Then you need to take some time off, figure your life out, and then come back and get employees. You don't get an employee and have them as your whipping boy and just take your personal problems out on them because you can't figure out your life and you bit off more than you could chew and have no business plan. Sorry, that's not my problem, is it? And then on top of it, I'm giving you ideas, right? It's like an icy company and his target demographic, like the area that he's in, I told him, I'm like, why don't you get chamoy and tahini and market that too on the side as toppings? He's like, no, I got marshmallow. Who the fuck wants marshmallow? Okay, watch. I guarantee you, watch. You're gonna see this dude in downtown Las Vegas, the icy truck guy. Watch, he's gonna be having the chamoy and the tahini little packaged up, and guess what? He's gonna use it as his, because I know that type of person. Don't got nothing going for himself, just biting off everybody else. Whatever, bro. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I never ever in my life, bro. Why did you dodge a dog coming out in traffic? He asked as he was following me. So why the fuck you think I dodged a dog coming out in traffic? That's not gonna happen. I'm not hitting a dog. Sorry, not happening. I don't care what you say, moron. Then I'm talking to children and I'm like, we don't talk to the kids. They don't have any money. Listen, Mr. Krabs, what is wrong with you? You don't understand how customer service works and clientele and this, that? Apparently not. Because I could see what he did today was just bad for business anyway, because we went to some place and because you didn't make the profits right off the bat, you just basically dropped and like ditched them. That tells me a lot about you as a person and how far you're gonna go in your business. If that's how you treat your customers, regardless of if you're making money, sometimes you're gonna have to lose money to make money, right? So if you're gonna do that, bro, I'm sorry, but I have never been in an itch. Today I had it and I threw the keys at him. Here, bro, you're not gonna have any employees. Good. I hope I embarrassed you in front of all the Walmart employees that were standing outside because you think you're this, that, the other thing. You ain't nothing. You nobody. You nobody. Maybe you had a little bit of cash to play with, but you ain't gonna have it for soon, especially if that's the type of person you are, bro. Sorry, misery loves company, but not mine.